a question is posed to you, it's better you pause and think before responding, because the truth is, whatever comes out of your mouth, you can't take it back, right? You can't be looking haggard and expect people to respect you. It's not possible. I mean, if your boyfriend tells you you're speaking too loudly, break up with him. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharifa Ahmed and I'm black. I'm beautiful. Today on the channel, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can earn respect, particularly as a woman. So let's get into it. Disclaimer. These are tips I have used and they've worked for me. There's no textbook backing for any of these tips I'm giving you. I just know that, okay, I used it and it has worked. So I hope if you apply them, it also works for you. So I'm going to start with self-confidence. Self-confidence can be said to be how much you accept and trust yourself. It could also be how much control people can perceive within you. I mean, you don't expect people to give you what you don't have, right? Or what you can't give yourself. If you don't believe you deserve certain amount of respect, how do you expect people to give it to you? So there are certain things that can bring about self-confidence. It could be your dress sense, your smell, how you appear, how you speak, and several other things. The second tip would be communication. Now, there are different situations that were around different communication styles. This situation could be formal or informal. Now, for formal communication, I would advise that your voice level, or is it decibel, it's really low and calculated, right? You're not rushing your speech, you're not speaking too loudly, you're speaking in a very calm and calculated manner, in a very respectful manner or respectable manner, right? So in business meetings with colleagues, with potential partners or investors, the way you speak would have to be very calculated. It means you have to be patient. It means before you speak, you have to think. Now, that's one tip within this tip that I'm going to give you. So I'll advise that in a formal setting, when you're having certain conversations and maybe a difficult question, or it might not even necessarily be difficult, right? A question is posed to you. It's better you pause and think before responding, because the truth is, whatever comes out of your mouth, you can't take it back, right? You might have the best of intentions. You might want to communicate the best of things, but if you're not relaxed and trying to make sense, you end up saying certain things that does not relate to what you are supposed to be saying. But then in an informal setting, I mean, these are your friends, your guys, your boyfriends, your side guys, your husbands. You can speak in any manner you want. I mean, you're my friend. Why should I be really concerned on how I sound or how loud my voice is? If I can't speak freely with you, then why are you my friend? I mean, if your boyfriend tells you you're speaking too loudly, break up with him. Break up with him and come and join me in this singlehood. But my sister, I did not tell you to break up because we are very plenty in the queue. So what I'm just saying is different communication styles for different settings, right? Formal has to be calculated, classy, low voice tone. But for informal, you can go all out, speak as freely as you want, laugh as freely as you want. And then also, I advise that you learn new words and how to pronounce certain words, right? The third one for me would be knowledge, right? Seeking knowledge. I found out that I'm always very interested in learning new things. That's what I realized, and I noticed that it also helps me in relating with people. One trick I do is I try to know what's going on in the country. I try to know what's going on in the international space, so when I'm having certain conversations, I'm not blank. When I'm having discussions with certain persons, I can chip in one or two, right? Knowledge, it doesn't even have to be about politics. It doesn't have to be about terrorism or whatever is going on. It could be about social happenings or social activities, right? Just always try to seek knowledge. Also, maybe you try to read books. I've realized that most podcasts or most talk shows I've watched, most successful people always say they always read. So what I'll advise is always seek knowledge. It could be from videos, it could be from the internet, it could be from books, it could be from whatever. Just always seek knowledge. I've come to discover that knowledge is really helpful. So let's get to the next one. The fourth one for me would be respecting others, regardless of their rank, regardless of what level in society you have placed them or the society has placed them, no matter who they are. It could be your cleaner, it could be your cook, it could be your security guard, it could be whoever, it could even be your boss, whoever. But I advise that you respect people. You can't be expecting what you can't give out. Try not to look down on people. We are all humans, right? No matter where they are placed in society. You don't know where someone is going to be in the future. You don't know if the guy that is your cleaner today or the lady that is your cleaner or your assistant today is going to be your boss in the future. Try to respect people. I mean, when you respect them, they'll be more loving and feel like this person is deserving of my respect. So try to respect people. That's the fourth point for me. Another point, which should be the sixth point, would be appearance. Now, they said dress how you want to be addressed, right? You can't be looking shabby. You can't be looking unkept. You can't be looking haggard and expect people to respect you. It's not possible. If you want to be respected, auntie, wear good clothes, smell good, look good. You don't necessarily have to do makeup. I mean, most of the time I'm without makeup, but I trust myself that I look good the way I carry myself, because I know I wear good clothes and I wear good shoes. It doesn't have to be expensive, honestly. Just make sure you appear neat. Just make sure you appear coordinated. Just make sure you appear classy, right? Make sure your shoes are polished and are clean. They are not, how much is polished? It's not expensive, my sister. But all I'm saying is just make sure you look neat, coordinated, classy. Try to wear clothing styles that fit, or clothing patterns that fit your body shape. Because we don't always have to jump on a trend. We don't always have to jump on a trend. Always, that's the trick me I use. I don't really follow the trend. Whatever I feel is going to look good on me, that's what I wear. I don't necessarily have to join any trend. Be your own person. Another thing I would advise you is dressing skimpily doesn't look classy. To be very, very honest. I don't know, you might not like it. You might drag me. I'm always a proponent, and I always advise ladies to dress decently. Covered. Probably, yeah, we can call it decently or covered. You don't have to dress skimpily to look good. Me, I always respect women that I see are properly covered, because I mean, there's just this class. There's this class that comes with looking all covered, well dressed, classy. My goodness, I'm thinking of myself as I'm saying this thing. Anyways, all I'm saying is try to look good, try to smell good, try to wear good shoes. It doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to break the bank, honestly. It's just how you coordinate the colors you wear and how you pair certain pieces you have. Be it your accessories, how you accessorize whatever clothing you're wearing. It could be as simple as maybe a boo-boo. It depends what you pair with it. It could be maybe you're wearing a slippers on a boo-boo, whatever, but just look good, smell good, look coordinated, and look classy. Guys, another point I'm going to give you, I don't know if this is the seventh or the sixth point, but I think the seventh point is to own your source of income. Listen to me. When I say own your source of income, I mean believe in it. Whatever is making you money, at the end of the day, be very happy about it. It doesn't have to be classy. So long as it is earning you money and it is legal. So long as it is legal and it is earning you money at the end of the day. Don't allow anybody make you feel bad about what is putting food on your table, what is paying the bills. I mean, it's not like you are sleeping with anybody to earn money. So long as it is a legitimate source of income, then own it. Don't make anybody make you feel bad about it. I'm an operations professional. I do recruitment, I manage business operations, I do administration. Sometimes I mostly work with tech guys. So like I'm an all-rounder, right? But then I am very, very proud and confident of what I do. I don't let anybody make me feel bad that I work too hard. Because there are times I have certain persons telling me, now wow, you see they work, oh, you see your father's company. Mama, if I do not work, where do I want to get food to eat? So please, whatever your source of income is, so long as it is legitimate, so long as it is legal, be it hairdressing, be it a cobbler, be it a fashion designer, be it a hairdresser, be it whatever, so long as it is legal and it's putting food on your table, please own it and try to get better at it. This is just the starting point. You don't know where you're heading to. So guys, the next one will be handling criticism, or feedback, should I say. So sometimes when we get feedback from people, though some we say they are giving you feedback but they are insulting you, but how do you handle it? Do you fight back? Are you rude? Are you defensive? Do you start becoming aggressive when you get this feedback? I'll advise you don't. No matter how they deliver it to you, take it. It's for your own good. I mean, it's for someone to be giving you feedback. It means he has observed you. It means he has seen certain questionable character from your part and you need to work on it, right? So be open-minded. Take it. Whatever feedback they give it might seem demeaning, right? It might seem demeaning, but just take it. Work on it. When you've received feedback, go back. reflect on it and see, okay, am I this person? If they are looking at me like this, maybe you should try to solicit other people's opinion on that feedback. Don't say you got it from somebody. Maybe just ask one or two friends, do you think I act this way? Do you think I'm like this? If you see maybe about 3 persons agree with the other feedback you got, then you go back, think of ways that you can correct it, or how you can be a better version of yourself than what that other person thinks, right? So guys, all I'm saying is, when you receive feedback, right, don't be reactive in the sense that you become aggressive, you try to fight back, you deny the feedback, you say, no, this is not me, you start being insulting. And all our advice is rather be proactive, right? What you do is take the feedback, thank whoever, no matter the manner they give to you. I'm not saying take disrespect to, but no matter the manner they give to you, accept the feedback, go back, think about it, seek other people, at least trusted persons, seek their opinions, ask them, do you think I react this way? Do you think I act this way? And if the answer is yes, then you try to come up with ways to correct such whatever feedback you got. Guys, this one I love so much. I know I might look like a troublemaker, but me, I don't like disrespect for any reason. I don't like anybody. I like to respect myself, so I don't like anybody disrespecting me. One point, a very important point I will give you. I know I'm talking like I'm about to fight, but I'm using this energy so that you will know that I mean it. One point that I'm about to give is to set boundaries. I know earlier I said take feedback, but mama, set boundaries. Don't allow people to disrespect you, especially if you are respecting yourself. If you're respecting yourself, don't allow anybody disrespect you. And when people are communicating with you and you see it's kind of bordering on disrespect, call them back. Call them back. Because if you let them go, they will disrespect you till the end. That's how humans are. They say when life give you, when you give people lemons, they make lemonades. When you give them maybe 2 miles, they look for 10,000 miles. Know where your limit is and let people respect that limit. Set your limit. You should know what your breaking point is. You should know at what point you won't tolerate certain things, and let people know it. What I do is, for most people I speak with, what I do is when they are bordering on disrespectful, and I tell them honestly, and they apologize. I tell them, don't talk to me like that, or this is how I want to do it. And if it makes sense, fine. I'm not saying I don't take other people's I don't consider other people when it has to do with me, because I have certain principles, right? When I see you're doing certain things that is outside my principle, or you're being very rude and disrespectful to me, I let you know, because me, I love to respect myself. One thing I hate, and I tell everybody that comes close to me, one thing I hate in this life is disrespect. Once you disrespect me like this, it is finished. You're not going to even see me again. Let me just tell you the truth. You will not, are we out? So guys, please don't take disrespect from anybody. Set boundaries and don't let them exceed that boundaries. The final point for me would be to be true to yourself. Please be true to yourself. Try not to copy people. Try to be yourself. Be your original and authentic self. Try not to copy people, right? Because the truth is, you can have mentors. You can have people that you admire. You can have people that you've selected, maybe pick certain characteristics or features, and you will love to emulate in your life, or you want to replicate in your life. But try not to be a copycat. Try not to be a copycat. I know why I'm sounding this thing, because the truth is, you can never be like the original. It gets to a point where, because that's not the real you, that is not who you are, you lose yourself and you lose happiness, and you just start acting anyhow. Please try to be true to yourself. Don't let people detect how you live. Don't let people detect the standard on which you live or your principles. Try to be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. If you're not true to yourself, I don't know how you expect people to respect you. Because the truth is, even if they are respecting, they are not respecting the true you, and you get lost in the whole charade or the whole fakeness. And when the true you wants to come out, they find out that it's not who they thought you always were. So guys, these are the tips I have to share for now. I'm hoping to update it as soon as I have more tips that can help you. If you need assistance in implementing any of these tips, kindly reach out to me in any of my social media channels. They are going to be linked in the description. Drop a comment on this post if you need any more assistance, and Please subscribe, like, share, subscribe guys, drink water, and see you in my next one. Bye.